What up, peeps? Welcome to my YouTube channel, My 2 Cents by Chatty B. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody's having a great weekend. It's cold out here today, but we're gonna be okay. The first thing I want to say is thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. I really do. I'm doing this to just show guys, hey, just a little bit, just a few twerks and tips on how to smell good, what you should be wearing, and what you shouldn't. I can be contacted on Instagram, ChattyB769, if you got any questions or any kind of colognes you want me to review. As you can see behind me, I got a few myself, so I'm gonna be reviewing the ones that I have tested and the ones that I own. So some of this stuff that you might want reviewed, I might not have it, but I can get it. But you can contact me and say, hey man, can you review 1 Million by Paco Rabanne or something like that. And if I already have tested it, I can give you my review off that, not even owning it. But we'll just go from there. So for now, I just want to show you guys, for men, how you should be wearing cologne. First of all, the first thing you ought to do is, of course, I shouldn't have to tell you how to take care of yourself, right? To cleanse yourself good. However you take a shower, bath, or whatever. That's on you how you do that. But the correct way to wear men's cologne and fragrances, I think, spraying your clothes, it's a waste of time, because you just putting money on your clothes. When you wash it, it's going to be gone. Cologne should mix with your body chemistry, first of all. So you spray cologne on your skin, and everybody's going to have a more unique smell depending on what you're wearing and with your body chemistry. That's why I always say, don't spray a cologne or a perfume over skin that hasn't been cleansed. Okay, so I'll start by just showing you here. We're going to be reviewing Sauvage Eau de Parfum today. That's what we're going to be reviewing. But first, you start off by spraying both wrists. Bam, 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 bam. That's really pretty much it. 4 to 5 sprays. It depends on what you're wearing, how potent it is, how light it is. In the summer, you might want to wear maybe bam, 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 3, 2. Some stuff is so potent that 2 sprays is going to be enough, depending on what it is. And we'll get through all that in more reviews. But I would tell anybody, 1, 2, 3, 4. Me, I put a little bit behind my ear too, just a tap. That radiates. And with colognes, you're going to be talking about, and perfumes, you're going to be talking about Sauvage, which is the trail that you leave, right? When you wear perfumes or colognes. Some of them have more Sauvage than others. It depends. Projection, it's like if somebody can smell it and how far they can smell it, 2, 3 feet, 1 feet, it all differs. You can look this stuff up for yourself. But I look for stuff with longevity, which is how long it's going to last on my skin. That's the first thing I look for when I'm buying any kind of perfume, cologne, because that's the most important thing to me. I buy it basically for me. Other people smell it, nice. I got stuff behind me, as you can see. Some of that stuff, it might not be to somebody else's appeal, but I'm a unique cologne wearer. I've graduated from even stuff like this. I'm wearing stuff, Macy's Francis Kershaw and Sauvage. This is niche colognes that I'm talking about. We won't get into that stuff today, but I buy unique things. I'm a unique individual. I'm a certain kind of individual. And what I'm going to like, some guys or women are not going to prefer that. And if you're buying stuff just for other people, that's another issue. But I got people pleasing stuff behind me. This is a people pleaser. This is a people pleasing cologne that everybody is going to enjoy. Other people are going to smell you and everything wearing this. So that's just part of it. So we're going to get into now the actual fragrance. This is made by Christian Dior. This French, they make great stuff. They don't make really anything bad. This is a designer brand. If you want to smell unique and not smell like nobody else, I'll be honest, this is not the cologne for you. This is commercially recognized. Macy's, Dillard's, Nordstrom's, anywhere you're going to be able to find this. Perfumania, Sephora, they're going to have this. This is for the masses. I'm starting with this one because I have to start somewhere. I don't know what your cologne preferences is or what your cologne expeditions has been, how long you have been doing this with cologne. So I'm just starting off with the beginners right now. So if you somebody that's already had this or wore this, bear with me. But this is a great starter cologne for anybody, for a man. A woman can wear this too. It's mainly for a man, but a woman can wear it. Don't get me wrong. And vice versa. You're going to have colognes and perfumes for women that guys can wear. Like I'm going to show you an example here. This right here, this is Macy's Francis Kurkdjian. This is niche. This is $400 a bottle. This is a 2.4, 2.4 ounce, small. This is a 6.7. This cologne cost me $200, only because the size, okay? But you can probably get this in a 3.4 or 1.7, maybe going from a little over $100, like I say, all the way up to $200. I always try to buy a big bottle if they have it in a big bottle. Every fragrance company doesn't make different sizes. These guys here, first of all, this is damn good stuff. This is called Silk Mood. I'll get into a review on this later. But the reason I'm bringing this up, they only make one size to this. One size, that's it. And that comes in a 2.4. And this is something that you're not going to wear every day. This is not something that you're going to wear to the office. This is for nights out. You know, you got on your best, you got on your tux, you got on your suit. This is what this is for. But like I said, we'll get into this later. This is just an example of what niche cologne is. And I'll get into niche and what it means and what are the niche colognes and stuff like that eventually. But back to the Sauvage. Okay, like I said, the Sauvage will be mass pleasing. This will be stuff that everybody can wear. You're gonna wear this. People are gonna give you compliments. I'm getting 8-9 hours out of this. Some people will get 10. Some people will get 7. It depends on your body chemistry, how much you're sweating, all these kind of things makes a difference on how long any of these colognes or fragrances are going to hold up on your body. I don't have a real strenuous job. This is like in my rotation of colognes that I wear during the week to work. I might wear it maybe twice a week, sometimes once a week. I have a lot of cologne. And usually I don't reach for this on the weekend. I reach for this during the week. This is like a work cologne for me, only because I got a lot of stuff and I got a lot of high-end stuff and I like to smell different all the time. But I reviewed this one because this is a good cologne, a very good one. One of the best designer brand colognes you can get. When I say designer brands, we talking like Sauvage, Christian Dior. We talking about what else? Versace, Gucci. Okay, these are all names. Armani. They sound like real high-end names in the world, are just the names. But in the cologne, in the fragrance community, they're not that big. They're designer and they're mass appealing. And ain't nothing wrong with that because it's a place for all of that. Okay, but I'm just letting you know, when you buy something like this, you might smell a bunch of people in it. Not a bunch of people, but the people who wear cologne, they're gonna have this probably because this is, one of those kind of colognes that as soon as you go in Macy's, people like waving you down. The lady in the back, hey, have you smelled Sauvage? Have you smelled this? Have you smelled that? This is one of them colognes. Not to say it's bad, it's good. If I own it, you know it's good, right? But it's a mass appeasing one that everybody's gonna, not everybody, but a lot of people are gonna own. And if you want, for somebody to smell you, you want to say, hey, I want to be that guy smelling good at work or whatever. Yes, this will work. This is gonna work. Let me get into the notes in this. And bear with me. I know that you might not know exactly what all of this means, but for the ones who do, just bear with me. You're gonna have bergamot in this, lavender. Hope I'm pronouncing this right. Saskatchewan pepper, nutmeg, and ambroxan and vanilla. Okay, so those are the notes in this. What I get mostly out of this is the lavender, the nutmeg, and the vanilla. Okay, and you will get like a powdery kind of a smell, fragrance smell out of this one. It's a good smell. They make this in EDT, which is Eau de Toilette. This here is Eau de Parfum, which has more oil in it. Things with higher oil contents seem to stick on your skin a lot better. Okay, so let me clarify that. I really don't buy EDTs. I have some, but I probably warm around the house because I like for my cologne to stay on me, to follow me. I like when I walk in the room, people know I'm coming. When I walk out the room, they know I left. So I stick with the other parfums and parfums. Parfums will have the highest amount of perfume. Okay, so they also make this in an all parfum version. I've had it. For me, I didn't like it. To me, the best Sauvage is the EDP, which is this. Like I said, Macy's, Dillard's, you can go online. You can find this one pretty good. And I will make you guys aware of something right now. Try not to buy a lot of your fragrances off of eBay. I'm speaking from my perspective here. It's a lot of fakes on there. They got me one time because the price sounded too good. And I ended up getting my money back and all this good stuff. But you don't want to go through that. Try to go through reputable sites and places to buy your cologne from. You can't go wrong with Macy's and all that stuff because you can take it back 2 months later if it don't smell right, if it's not working with your body chemistry. They gonna honor their stuff. Okay, so always try to go that route. And later on, I can give you guys some sites and stuff like that that you can go to and find the stuff discounted a lot more cheaper than Macy's and those places. Because, Macy's and Dillard's and all those kind of places, you're not going to get this that cheap unless they having a sale on it. They ain't finna give you no deal because they like you. They there to make money. So, but there's places that you can go and you can buy this stuff and it's not going to be killer price. I know we all work. I know I do. And I want to get the best price for the money, or I want to get the best bang for my money. That's what I try to do with anything I buy. But this is a good one. I would recommend this to any man as your first cologne. This would be a great first cologne, which is really not, it's stuff that's lower than this that still smells good. But I'm saying this is a really good start right here. Smells good, going as lots of compliments, lasts long, good projection, good silage. It's a good cologne. So I recommend this to the masses. Everybody got to have something that they put on, you know, that they know, hey, this is going to work for me. I don't buy colognes unless they work for me. Okay? I test them. I always tell anybody, test them. Go to the mall. Call these places. Sometimes they'll send you samples. But some of this stuff is not blind buy worthy. This is. You could just walk in the store and say, give me Sauvage, and I guarantee you're going to like it. But some of this stuff, like I got behind me, like that first one I just showed you, that Silk Mood, that ain't for everybody. You're going to have to actually spray that on you and see what you think about that. But me, you know, this is what I like in cologne. Let's be honest. Me, my favorite stuff is, I like tobacco. I don't smoke, but for some reason, I like tobacco in my fragrances. I like tobacco. I like oud. Okay. I was going to get into oud later, but I'll just get into a little bit of it right now. Oud is a tree. Okay. This stuff comes from a tree. The tree rots out, and the more rotten the tree is, the better this oud is supposed to be, right? You know, and I might be not saying this 100% correctly, but I kind of know what I'm talking about a little bit. But what I will tell you is that oud is expensive. It's expensive. When you're going to find colognes with oud in them, it's going to cost you, especially if they're using real oud and it's animalic. What I mean by animalic, it is like, this stuff comes from a rotten tree, but when they mix it in with these other things, man, you get a beautiful outcome with that. I love some oud. You know, I got stuff with oud in them, okay? A lot of the stuff back there. Oud, oud, oud. I like oud. I like oud and rose myself. And saffron. Saffron is like a disguised name for leather smell, okay? So if you see something that's got saffron in it, that means it's got a leather accord, okay? So that's just my take on what I really like. But I like a lot of stuff, honestly. But I prefer rose and oud. I got like 4 or 5 nice colognes, kind of expensive, with rose and oud, but beautiful. Not that massive pleasing. When I wear those, everybody don't be like, oh man, you smell so good. I don't really care about that, really. I wear it because I like it. It don't stink, but it's just not like massive pleasing like something like this will be. And they put that stuff in here so it can be massive pleasing, so they can make money on it. It's not bad. It's just that I like smelling unique, okay? Unique. So when I walk in the room and I got my stuff on, you're going to know I was there because everybody not wearing the stuff that I'm wearing. And I know everybody can't afford $400, $500 for a bottle of cologne. It's expensive. It really is. It can be. But you can still smell good without breaking the bank. Men, guys, please wear some kind of cologne. Trust me, wear some kind of cologne. Take the tips that I'm giving you. Bam, 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 bam. Every day. You know, it goes a long way. You don't need a lot of it. You know, like I say, this one right here, I put 5 sprays on and I'm good with this the whole day. I don't know respraying. I don't even buy stuff that I got to respray. If the longevity is not there on a cologne or a fragrance, I do not mess with it. I don't mess with it. I got stuff up here that's got incense smell in it, which it almost smells like kind of like marijuana, but it don't. But the way they blend it in, niche kind of stuff. Okay? Beautiful. I'll review this one day. This is Homage. This is Interlude Man. Middle Eastern stuff, okay? Stuff the kings were. Truly. Not cheap. $400 a bottle, right? Different, unique. You spray it on, and in 3 hours, it smells like something else. And 3 hours later, it smells like something totally different. You got to graduate to get to this point. But we'll get to this. But this is just the kind of stuff I'm telling you. This here, Macy's, none of that. They ain't got it. You got to go to maybe Nordstrom's. You got to go to Saks. You got to go to Neiman's. You got to order, maybe even out of the country somewhere to get this one. You can find it on discounters. It's available, but it's not going to be in your neighborhood malls. We'll get to this later. Beautiful stuff here. So, I hope I was able to help some guys today and some gals. I probably will get some kind of female stuff just so I can be able to review it if the ladies would like that. But primarily, I'm doing this for the guys. Smelling good, taking care of yourself is very important, man. And you would be surprised at the people that don't even say nothing know that you're doing that. A lot of times I don't get the compliments when I'm wearing stuff. They might not say nothing. And now we're in an age now where people are still wearing masks, okay? So they can't smell that half of the time. I work in the medical field, so I have a mask on when I go in the hospital and stuff like that, and they got masks on. But sometimes it depends on what I'm wearing. They can smell it through the mask because that's just what kind of stuff I got, And like I said on my interview, on my little video on Instagram, smelling good is your calling card, okay? Everybody should want their own unique calling card. It's okay to do things that everybody else is doing, but whatever you do in your life, be unique with it. Be that one that stands out. Be that one that sets the trend and not follows the trend. That's been my motto. That's how I've worked most of my life. And I know everybody not like that, but I'm just telling you, if you want to learn and learn the right way and learn from somebody that's been doing this, just listen to me. I'm going to take you on a journey and I'm going to get you together. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Next review going to be soon. Love you. Keep God first. Peace. Have a good one. Love you.